video, I will show you how to work with STAA from a single vacancy perspective. So in this case, you are just starting up your recruitment project. You've written down your vacancy, you have uploaded your vacancy into STAA, and then we're going to talk about this part where STAA has found candidates, you tweak the matches, you create a template and send it. So here we have our dashboard with our vacancy, and the best thing is what to do is now take a quick look at the matches. So here you will be able to see, for example, this person has experience in fast-moving consumer goods and retail. It's the same thing as you can see here, and the experience is entry. And that's also written down here. You can see here the skills bag of words. You will see that we are looking for entry and junior people. And then you can just take a look here. And of course we can here give some feedback, but actually the best thing is to first, if you think, okay, the matches are not super good, you can also check here, like, okay, what does match and what not. So here eventually the synonym here is not correct, but we have here compatibilities in sales representative, and that is like with commercial consultant. But this is the most important thing with STAA matches on. So I think this is probably also a good match, but if you think the matches could be more correct, you can click here on view. And when you click on view, STAA takes you to the vacancy, where you can also adjust it and adjust the matching algorithms. So here you will see a couple of things. Here I will just be able to check the requirements if they are correct. Well, if we look here, it is a vacancy for a salesperson in a store. And the salesperson in this store, well, it's about fast-moving consumer goods and retail. And if we want to check some other things, we can, for example, use this business field, sales and procurement. You can simply type that and just check if there's something that fits your description. So, for example, when I uploaded this vacancy, STAA selected consultancy, which brought in people who were a bit too senior for this role. So I removed that and replaced it for these two. And you can select a couple of one, but this always, if I select this, for example, you'll see, you just saw that the order changed. So the more you add here, it will, have effect on the order of everything, how the people are organized in there. And you can also tweak the seniority. Here you can make it even more specific. Here you will be able to enter a couple of details, like I added cosmetics, store, customer service, and I added here these languages. What else? So you can enter that, then click on save. And probably add style. And then if after that you can also adjust the matching radius. So we might want to adjust it maybe to 40, but you can also deactivate the matching radius. And then STAA found 300 matched candidates. So in this case, we will narrow it down to 22 kilometers. And something else what you can do to tweak the matching is you can select here the matching algorithms. You can just, if you look at this the first time, I'd suggest just open all of them and see what they do. And then best is to select the best one. I would advise you to use Sonder Extreme. That is our best matching algorithm because it's maintained a lot. It is a nice balance between enough matches and matching quality. And here you can also adjust the minimum matching score. So if you want to have more precise matches, you can adjust it to 90%. And if you want to have a bit more matches, you can also adjust it to 60% or something like that. But in some cases, so here you will see all the matches of the Sonor Extreme, and if you're happy, then you can start sending your message. And here you will be able to select on this when you click on this icon, then you click on Contact Candidates. There you can select your email template, and here you will see, for example, this email subject with the title of the vacancy. So I will show you how to create the right email template, because there is a couple of things you need to keep in mind. You can click here on your name, go to email templates. And there it's important. This is my email template I just created. There are a couple of things to keep in mind. So you need to make sure that you select the candidate job offers template, because you are informing candidates about a job offer. And here we have a nice new feature where you can enter the first name to personalize the message a bit more. But the most important thing is make a nice general message where you can, for example, simply put here like a link to a vacancy or a short job description when you're adding it. I will show you later how to do that. But this is now our first basic template. But usually when you create it, always when you create a new email template, you will have here the button active and the template on default. Button active, that means that there will be a link inside your email where the candidate is able to see all the matched vacancies. And when you are informing a candidate about your vacancy, you don't want them to see all these other vacancies. So therefore, deactivate the button. And here you will see is default yes. That means that the email template will be used in automation sequences. And in this case, because you're working with it manually, you don't want that as well. So you will just turn these two off, and here you have your email template. And if you want to check how it looks, you can click here. So now we go back to our, we can contact the candidates. We will select the template, and here you will be, here you can add the job description or a link, and then you can send a message. And if you want, if you've seen a couple of candidates in a couple of percentages that were not right, you can also adjust this a little bit and then hit send. Alright, so that was all to it, what you do in STAA. So that's the only thing you do in STAA. So after you have sent your email, it is important, of course, to respond to the candidates who have shown, who reacted on your message. So when you have sent this email to all the candidates and you have entered your own email settings, your emails will get into your own inbox. And yeah, you know, after sending the email in STAA, you will just do your job. And you know, because we have a sort of anti-spam mechanism, you will only be able to send a mass email to candidates once a week. But if you increase the matching score, and if you adjust the matching radius, then new candidates will get into your filter, and you will be able to, contact all the remaining candidates. So, for example, here you will see, like, okay, you've already contacted 90 candidates, and then when you send a message, the rest of these candidates, you will send another 100 emails. But after a week, you will again be able to send a message to all the candidates. Alright, that was all to it. Have a great day.